Hello there and welcome to Mirage Arcane Warfare. I wanted to make a video for quite a while. We haven't had anything on the channel and I thought this is a great opportunity. I just got this and started playing it. It's in closed beta and I just got my key. And why not just show up some gameplay and talk a little bit about this game, which I've been very much enjoying. So in case you're unfamiliar, this is Mirage Arcane Warfare, which is a follow-up to Chivalry Medieval Warfare by the same studio, Torn Banner. And it has everything that you come to expect out of a modern game in the sense of a ton of game modes. You can see here me customizing, well, not really customizing, just taking a look at my different abilities, and you can customize a little bit. There's 6 different classes. You can pick a class and then you can customize it a little bit. You go into the game with 3 different abilities and a weapon, and you can choose a little bit of which weapon you'd like. There's two different options, so it's a little bit faster or a little bit slower, more damage, more reach. And your abilities, there are different abilities. There are 2 different options for each slot, and you have 3 slots. So I have a leap slam, but instead of the leap slam, I could have chosen a charge. For example, with this specific character, which is kind of like a heavy guy, slow, but deals a lot of damage and has a lot of HP. So the game is, again, closed beta. I'm right now in a server with just 1 more person, and it'll fill up as the game goes by. Games do seem to fill up pretty quickly. So far it's been, I haven't had a game where it's like boring and there's not a lot of people, and it goes up to 6v6 or even 10v10. This is a 6v6 server, but there are actually 10v10, so you get the same kind of hectic, crazy stuff that you got in Chivalry Medieval Warfare if you've played that or you're familiar with that game. I haven't played it a ton. I always wanted to play Chivalry, but now there's Mirage, so yeah, I'm just gonna play this, and ooh, that was a nice overhead. So aside from your abilities, which have cooldowns, as you can see at the bottom left, you see that cooling down, your weapon can also do a few different attacks. You can do a slash, which has a little bit of AoE, but there is friendly fire, so you're encouraged not to always use the slash if you have allies close by, but instead use the stab, which has the longest reach, or the overhead, which deals the most damage, because they're more specific and accurate than the kind of more AoE slash type attack. And you move pretty slowly, you can jump. There are actually, something that I really like is the fact that you can kind of scale most walls. You can jump and then you can wall jump to keep that up. And most levels are designed in a way that you can actually traverse by jumping, and there's a lot of up and down verticality to it. So it's not just moving slowly. Some classes move a bit faster. It really depends. You've got this fast character, the slow character, and the different types of mobility. A lot of the abilities have mobility built into them. Yes, that guy just grew wings and flew in the air. That happens. That's totally fine. There are ranged classes that are more focused on range or just have a ranged ability here and there, but it is mostly about the melee and mostly about the dance. This dance that happens when you've got a melee game and not just FPS, that you can see me versus this one, and now we're 2v1, so we're gonna she's probably really low, and then she dies. This dance that happens with the parry, and that's kind of the entire system, what the system hinges upon. Everything in the game, even ranged projectiles, everything is parryable. And if you correctly do anything, and when I say anything, I mean either you land an attack or you parry an attack, you will go into a combo in a sense that your next thing will be a little bit faster and your opponent will be staggered by an attack. If your opponent is winding up an attack and everything has wind up, everything is telegraphed. That's kind of the point of a melee game if you've played Dark Souls ever, Ooh, that was a nice decapitation, and there we scored. So everything is telegraphed, and you can feel everything and see it coming and then parry perfectly, and then your opponent will be like staggered for a little bit if you parried their attack, or if you hit them and canceled whatever they were trying to do. If they didn't manage to actually land or swing the weapon, you're throwing them off, and then you can attack them, and then you can hit them. And it's really that dance that you start getting a feel for. You can get it right off the bat because everything is telegraphed, but as you get to know the characters a little bit better, you'll obviously get better and better at it. And that's really the point. There is the database effect in the sense that I don't know all the classes and all the weapons and all the things that they can do, but I don't need to as much because, again, everything is telegraphed. And here, even against 3 people, I'm sort of managing to survive. I even kill one of them, and then I miss, I think, my parry. Yeah, there you go. I missed a parry. I defended too quickly. I got into I was vulnerable because I parried and it didn't do anything, and I couldn't really do anything for a second, and then he hit me and killed me. But I did manage to hold my own for a little bit, and if I would have parried that, I might have even killed him. And that's kind of the point. You can hold your own versus 3 different people if you're good enough, if you get that flow, if you get in the zone. And it feels amazing when you do. And I really, really believe that I'll probably buy this game and play it a bunch more until it comes out again. It's May 23rd, I believe. And it costs $30 bucks on Steam, and I hope I'll manage to get a few friends to buy it as well, so we could play together. And that's kind of it. That's kind of like, you know, short form. Just wanted to talk a little bit about this game, tell you what I think about it. I've been playing it now. We're 3v3 in this match, and that's it. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please let me know. I might do more of these. And yeah, that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. I am working on another video, I have to say. I am working on another big video essay, long form, but it's gonna take a while. So I thought I'd fill the gap with a little bit of some other stuff. And here I get destroyed from the front, from the back, and then it hits me and I'm dead. Okay, on that note, thank you so much for watching again, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.